Hey guys, and welcome to my Lufe AI's reviews video. I always have a Lufe AI premium access from the product creator, and I would like to post the video as a way to show you exactly what is Lufe AI and how does Lufe AI work exactly. Lufe AI is about the text translation server, okay? And it can deal with the text translation, an image translation, the PDF translation, and it has an AI engine. Okay, you can turn any text translate into external language. So, for example, or for an image translation. So, for example, you can see that this is the image. Okay, and you can download the extension. Okay, you can see this is the extension. Okay, and you can see, and you can click on here, and you click on translate image. So this means the engine, the AI engine, can can provide for you some an image with the translation. So for example, I will copy this, or I can upload this, and I click on translate. So the engine you can see can turn anything into text, and you can create good. So for example, translate with Claude, okay, and it can capture text on inside the image. So you can see that it has a very accurate level on the text getting, okay? And you can turn English into external language. So for example, like I turn to docs and click on translate. It can get the text and then it can translate the text into external language, okay? You can see. And the good thing from here is that you can use multiple AI models to translate the content. You can also translate a text. So for example, this is a text and you can translate the text. You can see and you can turn the text into external language or into English or you can turn it into other language. So for example, like it's turned the language into my country, Vietnamese. You can see. So it can it is simple for us because the extensions can translate almost everything. Also, it can translate some other text you still you can see, and you just need to click on here, and it can translate the the content for you. And you can also edit the setting and you can add setting like you can choose the model that you can use. So, for example, like you have one language and you can turn into the external language. Also, you can remove some size from a translation. And about the translation server, you can see it has ChatGPT. It has almost everything. Okay, and the price for the engine is you can see the monthly price. Okay, this is the monthly price, and you can have the translator per month. Okay, it is the monthly price. Okay, starter, free friend, standard, and premium. Okay, so it can you can see it can translate a text and it can highlight the text. Okay, on what you can translate, and you can see like from the original language. and you can turn it into a bilingual language. You can see. So this is the good things that the app can provide for us. Like from one language you turn into external language, and you can compare the versions between the English and the version in the translated language. And this is an example on the Vietnamese, which is my language. Okay, so I will close this. So just an example. Okay, so there's a lot of way for you to understand the message and to understand about the content. So it can turn image into text, and it can turn the text. Okay, and you can also translate a complete PDF file. So and it can also allow you to translate a video or translate a and you can click on Control Shift K, or you can edit the keyboard shortcut. Okay, this is up to you. And also it can translate for you a videos too. So I will go to the UFC, for example, channel, and you can come here. Okay, and of course the text translation can work for a video. Okay, let me see. Okay, the videos translation, video subtitles translation. So you can translate and subtitle. So you need to click on the subtitle. Okay, and subtitle. You can see the English is an auto-generated subtitle, and you can auto translate. Okay, so for example, for other videos, okay, um, subtitle. Okay, so you can translate image, trans video, and you can select a text, or you can add a floating ball to have a bilingual language or inside any website. And you can choose like the website that you will always translate. Okay, so this is very simple for you about language learning. Okay, so that's exactly on how you can use the engine of Lufe AI. Okay, and you can drop a PDF file. Okay, but it should be not a scan file. Okay, so examples like you can turn it into English, like from a text. You see that it is hard to understand, and you may need the engine to translate for you. Okay, accurate recognition, and it also have an OCR of the PDF translation. So this means it can turn any kind of image into text too. Okay, or you can turn a scanned document into a text too. So Lufe AI can do for us almost everything. And I use a closed model at this example. Of course, you can switch and stick into all the sample. You can see that it can get all the text for you. Okay. Okay, so the OCR level is highly good here. So this means you can turn a scan documents into PDF file, okay, into a translated file, text, image, and PDF. And also, you have a floating bar to to have bilingual language content on any of the website. So you can see this an example from me. Okay, very good here. And with this low price, I think that the software is well worth the price itself, and it will help you learn a lot, and it also save for you a lot of your time and energies when you learn new language or to choose and digest all the content, especially in the kind of content that you cannot understand. For example, like I cannot understand Chinese, Koreans, or Japan, so the Lufe AI can turn into English and turns into external language that I can use from. And also it can the scan OCR, the scan document, okay, and turns an OCR document into a new text content. So that's exactly what you need to know and understand about Lufe AI before you buy it. And thanks a lot for taking your time to watch this video. If you have any other question, just feel free to ask and I will reply you as soon as possible.